What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about Flowerhorn diet. But before that, I got something that I want to show you guys, and I want to say thank you to all of you subscribers out there that have made it through our first year on YouTube. I really hope you're enjoying the videos. So let's see the surprise I got for you. Pretty fire intro, right? Thought you guys might like it. So let's get to talking about diet. Before we start talking about diet, I just want to explain that all the feedings that I've done during this video were at separate times. It wasn't all at once. It was on Toast, the Flowerhorns' regular scheduled diet.
Alright. So to my understanding, most people believe Flowerhorns to be carnivorous, but they're actually omnivorous. They eat both meat and plant products, but they need a high protein diet. So you can feed them a variety of different things, and I'm going to show you these things.
And right now I'm kind of doing a trial on one particular kind of food, and it's actually Hikari blood red parrot food right here. What this is supposed to do is it's supposed to bring out the reds within the fish. So like red under toast, you see his reds right in here, little guy. But anyways, it says it's supposed to work in 67 days, so before you have these parrots, and apparently 67 days later, that's them. So we've been testing it on the Flowerhorn. And how am I doing that? I'll explain. So every day, 3 to 4 times a day, I feed this many, roughly, of these pellets to Toast. Primarily, I feed him this food. And 2 to 3 times a week, I switch up his meals. And by switch up the meal, I mean I'll take one of his feedings of the Hikari blood red pellet food, and I'll either give him some freeze-dried shrimp or some of these pellets right here. Or maybe a worm. That's like a little treat. And as for these Hikari pellets, I know they have like a bad reputation for making the tank smell, and I just don't get it. I'm a strong believer in if your tank smells anything other than nothing or like dirt, then you aren't properly doing the maintenance on your aquarium. Sorry, hard fact. So you can feed your Flowerhorn any kind of cichlid pellets, any carnivore pellets that you feel comfortable feeding your fish with, or that you would prefer to feed your fish with. That's one option. And I've already mentioned a few others, so let's talk about those. And I'd also like to take this time to point out that YouTube Analytics tells me that a good percentage of you guys are not subscribed. So if you like this video, please like the video and consider subscribing. And also, hit the notification bell right next to it to be notified when I put out a new video.
Next up, frozen brine shrimp cube. Now I'm going to show you guys how to prepare these. You shouldn't be feeding them just as the frozen cube. You actually want to take it and put it in a bowl, and then put some hot water in there, just to melt all the collagen from around it. Once it's frozen, you'll be ready to feed. We actually feed this to all the tanks in the house, but right now, it's just time for Toast. Do you want to feed Toast?
Yeah.
Just hold this, don't spill it, and just hold on to the bowl, but pour all the stuff in the bowl into the tank.
I can't reach.
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I think I can.
There you go.
There we go. There you go, tanks. I said tanks.
You said tanks. Toast has grown a lot since we first got him, so we're going to be moving him up to salad shrimp instead of brine shrimp just because of the size, because it's getting a little hard for him to eat these little guys.
The next thing we're going to feed Toast is a little bit different than your normal fish food. Garlic has many vitamins in it, such as vitamin B, vitamin C, iron, potassium, and copper.
This is going to be Toast's first time trying garlic, so we're going to get him to want to attack it first. And drop it in there, see what he thinks. I think he likes it. He's like a little spicy.
Maybe a little too spicy. Let me know in the comments if your fish eat garlic. Alright, the last thing we're going to feed Toast is a worm. Yeah, buddy, talk about a trick shot right there with the worm, Kobe. Now, some people are against worms, some people are for worms. But if you find a good source that's trusted, you can always feed the worms, you know. It's not too common for the worms to carry diseases. And he loves them. Plus, think about it. Those worms are meant for catching fish that you're going to eat in the first place.
Another thing I do is every once in a while I give Toast here a few pieces of cucumber. It's great for their digestive system, and with Flowerhorns you gotta watch out for impaction, so I like to do what I can.
There is one more thing that Toast eats on the regular. I don't necessarily feed it to him, though. It's the moss. The moss carpet I made, he's been eating. He's eaten about half of the missing spots and then piled up the other half in the back. So I'm not sure how well this is going to go. It's probably going to be going into a different tank in the future. And as always, until next time, guys, peace.